Just to give you an idea of what the room was like, there were 2 beds. We had our own sleeping bags, so we didn't have to rent blankets. There was a nice big private bathroom that we got to use. This is actually the one place we both left our adapters for our phone, and we had to have a taxi drive it to the next town for us. We were both embarrassed. So this is a view outside the door in case you want to see what it looks like from the door. When you come inside, there's a little seating area, and then they have a kitchen, and in the morning they tell you to help yourself to some baguettes, which are freshly baked from the bakery. Go in the fridge, grab your bag. Your bag will have a yogurt and a drink and whatever you need. And this is the church, Église Saint-Albin, and you'll notice the bells upon the church when you arrive in the town. It's quite distinct. And this is inside the church where we saw some beautiful stained glass windows because we love stained glass windows. Then we make our way to our trail, and this is unfortunately where I lost the sound for all this talking that I did on the trail on this day. But I know I'm telling you that the rocks are very dangerous. Make sure you have your poles. That's why I'm showing you the poles. Make sure your footing is straight and you don't twist your ankle, and take your time. You're going to be ascending a lot of hills and then going down a lot of hills, because that's what France seems to be mostly about, is up and down. But you do have to be careful and don't be in a hurry. I think here I just wanted to show how quickly that the trail was starting to drop, and so I told my sister to hold the camera so that I could go down a few steps very carefully with my poles to show you how quickly we are going down a hill. It's kind of like a ski hill with rocks. And then I knew I couldn't make my sister walk with my camera, so I had to go back up and get my camera from her so she could walk. Here we are about to go into a tunnel, and I'm sure I'm saying some silly thing about, oh look, we're going in a tunnel under the road to make it safe for the pilgrims. And I do like graffiti, but I don't like tagging. Tagging is when they just put their initials to show who they are. But sometimes you can come upon some good graffiti, and that's why I left the camera on, just in case there was something that was inspiring. It kind of shows what's going on in the area when you see graffiti inside the tunnels. A lot of pilgrims took their markers and wrote their names and their dates. So I guess, you know, if you have to, it's a good place to do it. So this is our first tunnel, and it was kind of, you know, a nice change. I guess it'd be a great place to be in case it rains. But that was actually a nice little graffiti there. Then we come out the other side, and I'm like, which way do we go? That has an X on it, so it's not that way. So it's telling us that we go up the hill this way. And here we are back on the road. I'm just showing you that sometimes you're on those trails, but then sometimes you are on the side of the road, and to be careful and to watch traffic coming in any direction. Be aware. And my sister wanted to take some more photos. So here we are posing. Lunchtime. My umbrella. Looked like me. I love that house. And then we get to the church. And we went inside and took some photos of the church. It's nice to get out of the sun, sit in a church, sit for 10 minutes and just relax. Here's our relive. We're leaving Saint-Albin, and you can see how much we are going to be going uphill. If you look on the top left corner, how much ascending we were doing. And then when I showed you probably that trail with the rocks going down, it was probably right about here where we were going down the rocks. And then we went back uphill after lunch. and then we're going up. This was like, I believe, we did almost 16 kilometers in 6 hours. Look at us, we're picking up our pace. We're going a little faster. Water. The tip of the day is always have water with you. When you leave any little town or anywhere that has a cemetery and has a clean water source, fill up your bottles. Top them off. I carried a flat water bottle for a while, then it got a leak, so then I used 2 regular water bottles that you buy in a store. I kept refilling them. I had 1 bottle in each side pocket. You don't need to worry about the water unless you're very sensitive.